Well, the prosecutor made it official today. Murder charges have been authorized against the man accused of shooting and killing Trooper Paul Butterfield. That suspect's wife also remains jailed and accused of trying to help her husband after the fact. 24-Hour News 8's Leon Hendricks is live tonight, where there are still many unanswered questions in an active investigation.
Brian, good evening. The major question is why? Why would the person who was in that truck shoot and kill Trooper Butterfield during a traffic stop? It's a question that baffles even the prosecutor here, a man who's been privy to case details and has seen enough of the evidence here to file charges. Perhaps the most daunting detail in this case is just how unexpected what happened here Monday night was. Trooper turns on his strobe and pulls over a truck. Moments later, the unthinkable.
It's an ordinary traffic stop. You probably see at least one every day. It's nothing more, nothing less.
Trooper Butterfield was gunned down and left for dead on the side of the road for minutes until someone driving by stopped to help. As part of the evidence in this case, Mason County prosecutor Paul Spagnola heard the trooper's last radio traffic to dispatch before the shooting. Butterfield was simply letting them know that he was making a regular stop. Now a voice recording, so much more difficult to hear.
It was tough. It was difficult. I knew Paul. It's difficult. He was a good guy.
This defendant did count one, accessory after the fact to a...
Today, formal charges were announced against a young husband and wife expecting a baby. Sarah Knysz made her first appearance in court today in jail orange, visibly emotional and apparently confused.
Do you understand?
Not entirely.
Spagnola says what's happened here in court is part of his last respects for Trooper Butterfield.
And I intend to honor Paul Butterfield and do justice for Paul Butterfield.
As case details in an active investigation emerged, Spagnola declined to discuss many of them, but says the most baffling question of all remains unanswered. Why?
That is one of the most curious questions in this case. Oftentimes, homicides have no good reason, or well, we can often speculate as to what the reason is. Motive is still unknown.
Now, one of the other issues that came up today, really a sidebar to all this, is what about all of those cases that Trooper Butterfield was actively working? Well, the prosecutor says they've got to go through the process now of looking at those cases and trying to see if they can still prosecute them without Trooper Butterfield. Reporting live in Ludington, Leon Hendricks, 24-Hour News 8.